Hi, boys and girls. It's Alex from the ELF program. It's so nice to see you, although I can't see you, unfortunately, but you can see me today. And I thought I would read you a story. I miss you so much. We all miss you so much. And so here's a story. This is from a book, a really nice book that I got years ago called The World Treasury of Children's Literature, put together by a really cool old guy named Clifton Fadiman. And I found a story in here called Play With Me. It was written and the drawings were by a woman named Marie Hall Etz. So let's see how we do with that one, okay? Here's the first picture, just so you can see there are a couple pictures on those 2 pages, and I'll show it to you again when the time comes. Play with me. The sun was up and there was dew on the grass, and I went to the meadow to play. A grasshopper sat on a leaf of a weed. He was eating it up for his breakfast. Grasshopper, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he leapt away. A frog stopped jumping and sat down by the pond. I think he was waiting to catch a mosquito. In fact, here's the picture of the frog and the little girl that's talking to him. There you go. You can see that, I think. There you go. Frog, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he leapt away too. A turtle was sitting on the edge of a log. He was just sitting still, getting warm in the sun. Turtle, I said, will you play with me? But before I could touch him, he plopped into the water. Plop is a sound that it makes when something falls into the water and goes plop. So that's kind of cool. A chipmunk was sitting beneath the oak tree, shelling an acorn with his sharp little teeth. Chipmunk, I said, will you play with me? But when I ran near him, he ran up the tree. A blue jay, that's a kind of bird, a blue jay came and sat down on a bough and jabbered and scolded the way blue jays do. Blue jay, I said, will you play with me? But when I held up my hands, he flew away. A rabbit was sitting behind the oak tree. He was wiggling his nose. I can't do it by myself, but like that, a wiggling nose. Wiggling his nose and nibbling a flower. Nibble, 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 nibble. And here's a picture. Oh, rabbit, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he ran into the woods. Here's a picture of the rabbit running into the woods. Now we're going to turn the page. Let's see what's on the next page. A snake. Ooh, a snake came sneaking through the grass, zigzagging and sliding the way snakes do. Snake, I said, will you play with me? But even the snake ran away down his hole. None of them would play with me. So I picked a milkweed and blew off its seeds. That's like a little weed, and you go, I don't know if it's the same thing, but we have dandelions around this part of the country, so maybe that's the same kind of a thing. Then I went to the pond and sat down on a rock and watched a bug making trails on the water. And as I still sat there without making a sound, so they wouldn't get scared and run away, out from the bushes where he had been hiding came a baby fawn. That's a little deer, a baby fawn, and looked at me. I held my breath and he came nearer. He came so near I could have touched him. But I didn't move and I didn't speak, and fawn came up and licked my cheek. Oh, that's kind of cool, huh? And as I sat there without making a sound, grasshopper came back and sat down beside me. Then frog came back and sat down in the grass, and slowpoke turtle crawled back to his log. And chipmunk came and watched me and chattered, and blue jay came back to his bough overhead, and rabbit came back and hopped around me, and snake came out of his hole. Oh, now I was happy, as happy could be, for all of them were playing with me. And here's a picture with everybody coming back. So there's the fawn and the chipmunk and the turtle and the frog and the snake and the blue jay. So there you go. That's that story. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to read you some more stories, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye for now.